Let's check out easily one of the best, very affordable mini drones you can currently get. And inside the box we are getting our drone, also a remote controller, bunch of accessories over here, and also a bunch of manuals over here. So you see we also have proper remote control for it. Then also we get blade guards for it as well. Also our charger cable, and also a bunch of spare blades as well. And easily the best thing about this drone actually is the price of it. Personally I got mine from AliExpress and I literally only paid around $10 for it, which is absolutely insane considering what we are actually getting. If you also want to get this drone for a similar price, simply check out the special discount links. Also this price is with free shipping as well, and this listing actually is directly from the manufacturer for this price. That's an absolutely insane deal. Also, by the way, this drone actually comes under a few different names. So over here I have the H20 model, and seems like the main difference between this H20 and this H21 is that we actually get tiny bit more powerful motors on the H21. But again, after using this H20 for some while, I think the motors are already plenty powerful on this one. So I think this is actually a better value for money. In the same listing, you can also purchase the H21, but see, it's actually slightly more expensive. So I actually think this H20 is like slightly better value for money. So I think it does the job just fine. Also, the E4 and H21 is identical drones, just basically in different packaging. So, and let's check out our drone. First, when it comes to weight, exactly 100 grams, pretty much spot on. So let's unfold it. Also, you see just how insanely complex this drone is actually when it's folded up. Also, when it comes to build quality, you see it's also actually fairly decent, especially at this price, obviously. So we have one camera over here. By the design is actually kind of weird on this one. It appears we have 3 cameras, but again there's only one real camera over here. And also we have actually another camera over here on the bottom of the drone, so we can film with this one and also this one. But the quality obviously of this one is actually much better. The quality on this one, yeah, isn't very good, but still just for fun probably okay. So also see we have our battery here. Let's check the weight of the battery. So exactly 20 grams. So when it comes to the capacity, you see 800 milliamp hours. And this over here is the antenna for the drone, if you're wondering. So to insert the battery, literally slide inside, and if you want to charge it, you see you have your charger port over here. So it simply takes this type C. And let's check out our remote control. You see also we have a space here for a phone as well. So it simply inserts inside, and let's see. And also when it comes to app, this also can be used with app, and it's called Wi-Fi Cam app. So once you actually download and connect these together, you'll be able to see basically the camera on your app. As you see, when it comes to negatives, there is actually a bunch of ads in this camera app, which is actually very cheeky. So you will also be able to control basically your drone as well from this app. And to turn on your drone and your remote, first make sure to actually insert batteries. So it takes 3 regular AA batteries here. So it doesn't actually come with batteries. So to turn on your drone, simply press and hold this first. So we have to first turn on our drone and then press and hold this, and both of them will get paired together. Also, before you actually start flying, make sure your drone is on complete level surface, and we actually need to calibrate it. So the way we do it is we simply take these joysticks here and pull them basically like this. You see, and release. It will start to flash, and once it stops flashing, it's like calibrated. So basically pretty much before every flight I actually suggest you to do this, especially after you maybe have crashed your drone again. So simply pull down these levers here and make sure it's actually calibrated. Again, you have to actually do this on complete level surface, so the drone can actually understand its position. And to start flying your drone, there are 2 main ways. First, you can simply use this joystick and pull it up. So you see, if I also like gently only pull it up once, I can also start up my engines. Also, if I like pull it down, I can also like stop my engines working as well on this drone. Or also we can simply use this button over here, which is auto takeoff and also auto landing button as well. So yep, this drone also, when you are flying, can also automatically land as well if you press this one. And to better protect your blades and also the motor, I highly suggest you to install these blade guards. You see on the bottom you have these two catches over there. So we simply take this and simply hook it on those like two things I showed you. So it's actually a bit tricky. Let's see, this is what it should look like. Push it a bit down, and then essentially when you crash in somewhere, this actually protects your blades. And if you want to increase the height of your drone, we would simply pull this up, and to decrease the height also down. Also, if I do this on the joystick, so on the right side, that also rotates the drone on the right side essentially. But if I use the joystick and pull it like this, that would rotate the drone in this direction essentially. And this joystick is used to advance basically in any direction, and also it will follow, basically this is the front of the drone. So if you position your drone like this, if you pull this like this, it will actually fly forward. But obviously if your drone is like positioned like this, if you actually pull this up, your drone would obviously fly like this. So again, it simply follows this direction where the head is. So if you want to basically fly like this, you would simply do this, and if you want on the right side, like this. And also if you want back to you, so like this. And when it comes to battery life on this drone, so on a single full charge, this drone can last for approximately maybe like 5 to 6 minutes of actual flight time in air. So that's actually pretty decent. Also, this drone can do these special rollover tricks as well. So when you are actually sufficiently in the air and you want to make your drone basically do a rollover trick, so you see basically it will roll over in the midair. And to do this trick, we are simply going to push this button once, so this 360 button, and then simply basically take this joystick and either pull it on the right side or the left side. So if I press this button and pull my joystick on the right side, I could make the drone roll over basically on the right side. But if I press this button and then on the left side, the drone would actually roll over in this direction. And if you're wondering what the video quality is like from the camera, so I have recorded the video here and you can see for yourself what it looks like. Obviously, if you compare this drone versus like proper DJI drone, then obviously the quality is like 10 times worse, but you see, just for fun, probably not bad at all, right? So yeah, by the way, when it comes to sound, obviously it doesn't record sound. So yep, basically just for fun, I think this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, and especially for its price, yeah, I don't think you can actually complain much. And overall, is this drone actually worth it, and should you maybe get one? Well, I can actually highly suggest this drone, because not only we get fairly decent build quality on it, so we can easily bash it around. Also, I really like this a bit of exercise on this drone, and that means essentially if you have a bit of wind blowing, it actually will be a bit more stable than maybe other smaller drones that are actually smaller and also a bit lighter. So again, we get 100 grams, still it's actually lightweight, but again, so if you have a bit of wind, again, this isn't as bad basically as other like smaller drones essentially. But still, obviously, if you want to fly this in a proper wind, then obviously do not attempt that, as it's still like not properly engineered for that. So again, this drone is really the best if you want to fly it in very calm weather, or also maybe indoors. But again, actually slightly better actually than other cheaper drones. So that's actually like about this drone. And again, if you want to get it for absolutely insane price, simply check out the special discount link for literally only around $10. So with free shipping, I think it's absolutely insane what we're getting. By the way, in some of these listings, they say it has got 4K camera, but obviously that's not a 4K camera, so this is simply like a complete BS basically. So the camera maybe like 720p essentially, something like that. Also, some of these listings also offer this drone with like even higher resolution camera, but again, on all of them the camera is identical. So again, do not fall for that. Simply purchase the cheapest listing and you will still receive the same camera quality. So just warning. Also, see in this listing it even says got GPS, but again, this drone doesn't have GPS. Again, they have actually simply like written something, but again, so other than that, yeah, I think for its price, this drone is absolutely amazing. So pretty much impossible to beat. And again, this listing also is directly from the manufacturer who makes it. So for its price, yeah, absolutely insane. Like